Richard Blumenthal, a Democrat, also raised this. Let me play that for you.
This story is about Donald Trump, but it's also about Republicans. It's about Republicans having no backbone or spine. It's about Republicans complicit in Donald Trump's corruption.
Is Cornell right? Do Republicans need to speak up about this?
I think they should, and I have, Chris. But let me be clear. The worst words you could hear as a Republican if you're on TV with a Democrat, and I like and respect Cornell, is both sides. So what is everybody in Washington talking about this week when they're not talking about the bill? They're talking about the fact that what was also unprecedented is that we had a president for 2 years who, we talk about veterans getting access to the president. We'd love to see that. We're hearing from Democratic senators, members of Congress, his own cabinet officials, that they couldn't get access to their president because he was unfit for the job. And if that's both siding it, well, it was wrong when Joe Biden did it, and it's wrong when Donald Trump does it. Yes, there are different degrees of things, but Joe Biden could not serve fit as president. And what Donald Trump is doing is wrong. Saying both of those things should not be a problem.
Cornell, Doug,
Doug, you're equating a potential, the ideal that Biden
I'm saying they're both wrong.
was old. Let me finish. I'll let you finish. So you're equating the fact that you couldn't see Biden potentially because he was old to the fact that you can get access to the president of the United States by putting $1.8 million on a Bitcoin, and then you can get access to him and talk about your interests. Doug, you were better than that. That is both sides.
Chris,
you can't attack President Biden for his age.
I think, listen, for both of you guys, I don't want to get off topic here. The topic is...
This is the reality.
Hold on.
Nothing
the topic is, guys, if I can, the topic here is whether or not it's okay to pay $1.8 million to go to dinner with a sitting president. You've said no, Cornell. I guess the price and Doug. Cornell, the question I have for you, though, is if they don't speak up, will any Republican pay a price? Will Donald Trump pay a price for this?
Well, Donald Trump probably won't pay a price for it, right? Because only the Congress can put him in check, and they're failing to do their duty. But I got a feeling that Republicans in Congress are going to pay a price for it in the midterm. Because look, Democrats have to take this case, and independents have to take this case. And if you look at where independents are right now, they've turned south on the president in a real hard way, in our polling. So the question is, will Republicans in the midterm pay a price for it? And that's the conversation and argument we have to have with the American people.
I'd wager, Chris, that the issue
Cornell
of tariffs
Belcher.
that you were talking about earlier will have a much bigger impact than the crypto dinner.
We are out of time. Thank you, gentlemen.